We're here with international superstar legend Asaf,
Coast to coast.
one of the fabulous winemakers here at Binyamina Winery. And of course our trusty Binyamina tour guide Mira is still with us. And Asaf is going to lead us into the winery, and we're going to see where some of the magic happens, where the superstars roll up their sleeves and all the wonderful juice that you see in your bottles. This is where it's all made. So
I just call it our own kitchen.
Okay, so
you
we're
hear
talking.
the noise because we are just filling the Binyamina Reserve Shiraz in bottles.
Really, they're bottling the Reserve Shiraz. Which year?
2009.
2009 is being bottled.
Normally we bottle it after 12 months in
In the oak barrel?
the oak. This year it was a little bit longer because the quality is such amazing
Oh yeah, really?
fruit. Yeah.
2009, so you were very happy with the 09 harvest, huh?
Yeah, I think 08 was one of the biggest, even though it's Shemitah, but
Yeah.
09 was practically not less than 08.
Okay.
But in 09 and 010, we had the new facility that we're going to see now. Actually, you see a lot of different tanks. Some of them we are taking out and we put new ones. Some of them we're changing their destination. Things that were suitable for red wine vinification 10 and 5 years ago are not suitable anymore because we have higher demands. In the winemaking, every detail is so important. And I always says that wine have a memory. It remembers what we do to him, how we do to him. It remembers from the vineyard, from the moment we plant the vineyard, where, which variety, how we manage the wine growing in the winery, what we do with the grapes until the bottling, the aging of the bottling, and how we serve the wine in the glass and where. And if we understand the wine, we will hear what it have to say. So every detail counts. So one of the things that we do, we put new infrastructure, like all those hoses that go all over the winery. We didn't have them before, and they are sending wines from the barrel room to the bottling line, and from the tank to the other side of the winery. We can see outside. We have an elevator, we have an actual elevator here, that instead of the grapes falling down and pushed with pumps, this distance that they go up, the 4 or 5 meters that they go up, we don't push them with the pump. By elevator is better and it's more gentle. So this is one of the examples that we use gravity. Yeah. There are other examples. Let's go inside, see the new tank.
We were talking a little bit about these ancient tanks that they installed 100 plus years ago.
Exactly.
So these are
those not
openings.
60 something years ago.
60, okay.
The winemaking was very, very hard. The time it took them back then to evacuate 4 to 5 tons. Today we evacuate maybe 60 tons to the press.
Modern technology, unbelievable.
It's very important.
Okay. It is. So we're not forgetting our ancient roots, but we're taking advantage of everything modern technology has to offer.
Exactly.
Beautiful.
And
shall we move along?
The other way.
The other way. I'm right behind you.
So another space that was exactly like that, with concrete tanks. Just 4 years ago, we demolished all of them in order to build new thing.
So they had these 50, 60-year-old concrete cement tanks.
Huge, like 60,000 liters, 100,000 liters.
The size of rooms, yeah. Really huge.
Basketball
and
rooms.
That's where they used to ferment the wine, is in these concrete tanks.
Ferment and age the wine.
And nowadays we like to take advantage of a more pure, clean environment, and that's stainless steel. There you
exactly.
go.
Stainless steel, but what we see here is not the actual tank, it's the isolation. Each and every tank here is 100% isolated. Even the producers say, hey, it's too much, you're just putting money to make an excess isolation. We said no, we know exactly what we want. It's a hot country. We want to be able to cool the wine whenever we want, to whatever temperature we want.
So the insulation that you put around the tank allows you to keep it climate controlled. You can control the temperature that the wine is at.
During the fermentation and after. The technology, the high technology that is covering every tank. So every tank is, of course, is temperature controlled, but it also have a panel of computer for every red fermenter. It's very important in every winery, but especially in a kosher winery, when in Shabbat and in Rosh Hashanah and in Sukkot and in Yom Kippur, the winery is shut down, is basically sealed. No one is in the winery and the wines continue to ferment. This never stops. Although we have all this technology, we still making all the checks. We're staying with hands-on from in every moment that we are in the winery. And even the workers ask me, you had all this technology, why do we still need to take temperature and check if the pumping is, the pump is working and so on? And we told them that in the minute we will count on technology completely and we won't come into the winery and we forget, like fire and forget, that's when all the problem starts. And we also always check it and taste the wine every day, 1 or 2 times, because you have no time for mistake. While I was a pastry chef, if a cake was burned or damaged, I stay 2 hours more and make another cake. Here in the winery, if the grapes for some reason don't come in the way we want them to come, or something happened in the winery and the wine wasn't
It
that
doesn't
good,
work out, you have to wait another year. You can't just make a new batch.
We just need to wait another year. So we cannot afford it.